वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। There is a typo in this, Asmadacharya. Typo, only I'm just saying this. Asmadacharya Paryanta. Asmad Acharya Paryanta. After 100 classes, now only it's seeing the typo in the Asmadacharya Paryanta. I don't know whether any of you observed that. Asmad Acharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad-padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sakshat Kratam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana-prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhetavastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Brahma Vidyacharya Nachiketase cha. First mantra. Second chapter, second section. Puram ekadashadvaram.
Puram ekadashadvaram.
Tasya vakracetasaha.
Tasya vakracetasaha.
Anushtayana shochati.
Anushtayana shochati.
Vimuktascha vimuchyate.
Vimuktascha vimuchyate.
Etadvaitat.
Etadvaitat.
Next mantra we have done Ramadi Bhashyam. Next mantra. Satu.
Sato.
Na eka sharira puravarti eva atma.
न
एकशरीरपुरवर्ती
आत्मा
किं तर्हि
किं तर्हि
सर्वपुरवर्ती
सर्वपुरवर्ती
कथं
कथं
it is a Sangati Bhashya. The mantra is the Agum Sat starts from there. So it is not the mantra. Satu na ekashri paravati. It's not the mantra. It is the Bhashya. It is in bold black. So it is not the mantra. Mantra is Agum Saha Shuchi Sat. Agum Sat Shuchi Sat.
Hahum Shuchi
Vasurantariksha-sat
Vasurantariksha-sat
Hotavedishat
Hotavedishat
Ithir-duronasat
Dronashat
Drishat-varasadrisat
Drishat
Vyomasat
Vyomasat
Abja-goja
Goja
Adrija
Atraja
Ritaja Adrija Ritam Brihat
Ritaja Adrija Brihate
Satu na eka sharira puravarti atma. Because the previous mantra, we saw that Atma, the Atma is Ekadasha Puravarti Atma iti. Ekadasha Puravarti Atma is Atma which is living, which is dwelling in this Pura, Sharira, Pura. The Shariram is Puram, Iva Puram. Tasmin Pure, Sharire, is Ekadasha Pura, Pure, Ekadasha Puri. This is called Ekadasha Puri. Tasmin Purau, Tasmin Purau. Tasmin Purau Sharire Varti. Vartate Atma iti, the previous mantra. But can Shariram confine the Atma to only one, this Shariram alone? Eka Shariram, one Shariram. Na Eka Sharira Puravarti Atma. Atma is not Eka Sharira Puravarti. It is not dwelling, it is not confined to only one body alone. Na Eka Sharira Puravarti Atma. Na Kiltargi. Then what is that? Eka Sharira Puravarti is Atma. That Atma is not confined to one Shariram alone. Then what is that? Kiltargi. Sarva Puravarti. Sarva Shariravarti. Sarva Puravarti. Atma is in all the Shariram. Therefore, it is not confined to one Shariram. Atma, it is in all the Shariram, all the Pura, all the bodies. Tat Katam, how is that? That is, Atma is everywhere. When Atma is everywhere only, then only it can be in all the Shariram. It can be in all the Shariram. When you say it can be in all the Shariram, it is not Kunde Badramiva. That Badra fruit, it is in the jar. Not like that. It is not like that. Atma is contained in the container. Atma is kept in the container. The Shariram is the container. Not like that. Everything being Atma, so therefore nothing being excluded. Therefore, Sarva Puravarti. Puram is also Atma alone. This Puram is also Atma. Puram being Mithya, the Shariram being Mithya. Mithya is Satyam, but Satya Atma cannot be Mithya. This point is often not understood. People who are studying or study Vedanta, they say, everything is Mithya, Atma is Satyam. Everything is Mithya means Mithya is Satyam. But Satyam is not Mithya. Mithya Dukkham is Dukkham. Mithya Sukham is Sukham. The Vyavahara, it has got reality. That cannot be denied. But it is, being Mithya, it is Satyam only in Vyavahara. And that Mithya is because of Satya Atma. And Satya Atma is not Mithya. So, Mithya is unreal. It means it has its existence, it has validity in the Vyavahara. It has got Vyavaharika Satta, not Paramarthika Satta. If it is totally not there, then Sukham, Dukkham, everything we can dismiss. Can you dismiss Sukham and Dukkham, what you experience in the dream? In the dream, it is true. In the dream, you suffer. In the dream, you enjoy. The suffering and the enjoyment in the dream is the reality in the dream. It is Pratibhasika Satta. It is true. For the dreamer, it is true, not for the waker. The waker is a jnani. For the dreamer, it is a jnani jiva. For him, it is true. As long as he is in the dream, he has to wake up to negate that it is not true. But in the dream, it is true. Only with regard to the waking, it is not true. In the dream, it is true. And the dream reality is because of the very person who is in all the avastha, is a dreamer, is a waker, and he is a sleeper. That gives satta to even the pratibhasika reality. So pratibhasika is unreal, you can say, with respect to the other reality, vyavaharika reality. Not in pratibhasika, you cannot say it is not real. If it is not real, then you will not be experiencing sukha, dukkha, no sukha, dukkha anubhava, but it is there. Therefore, Mithya is Satyam, but Satyam is not Mithya. So, therefore, the Satya Atma, which is Sarvagata, it is not confined to any Shariram. It is not confinable. It is not confinable. Everything, when we say the whole Jagat is Parameshvara, which includes this Shariram, and the Sharira Puraswami is what is Atma. Shariram is also Atma, Puraswami is also Atma. They are not different, but this Shariram, which is made of a Panchabhuta, it has come from the Atma. And the same Atma, it is obtained the Shariram. That is what in the Shruti, in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Tadeva anupravishat tadanupravishya satchatyacha bhavat. That pravesha, anupravesha Shruti. As though this Atma has entered this Shariram. So, this Shariram cannot be different from Atma. This Jagat cannot be different from Atma. The Shariram for the Veshti Jiva, it is Atma, but it is, without Atma, it is Jadam. A stone, that is also Atma. A mountain, that is also Atma, but they are Jadam. So, Sat Rupena, as existence, as such Rupa, it is Atma. Whereas in the Chaitanya Jiva, whereas in Chaitanya, in the Chaitana Vastu, it is in the form of Chit. Chit Rupa Atma. So, Sat and Chit, that Atma, Sachit Atma alone is. There is nothing other than Sachit Atma. So therefore the whole Jagat is Atma, Ishvara, Parameshvara, that as though confined by this Puram, the Shariram. And therefore you cannot say it is Eka Sharira Varti. It is Sarva Pura Varti, Sarva Sharira Varti. Tat Katam, that is explained, that is presented by this mantra in a poetic way. Mantra in a poetic way, Upanishad presents that. How is that? Agum Sat, Agum Sas Shuchi Sat, Agum Sas Shuchi Sat, Agum Saha is Amsaha. Amsaha is Amsa Pakshi. We know the word, by the word Amsa is Amsa Pakshi. Amsa Pakshi is that swan which drinks only the water which drinks only the milk leaving out the water. It knows, it can distinguish the milk mixed with the water. It separates the milk from the water. That is why that Amsa Pakshi stands for Viveka. Sannyasis are called Amsa, Paramahamsa, Viveki, Jnani. Here, this Hamsaha doesn't mean swan. Here Amsaha means Suryaha. How do we know Suryaha? Unless Bhashyakara says, we don't know. Bhashyakara, he gives in the commentary that Amsaha is Suryaha. He has got the reason to say, because he knows the Shastram. Shastram, some places, it would have used the Amsaha meaning Suryaha, or Bhashyakara himself will give the reason why it is called, why Amsaha mean Surya. Amsaha. Amsaha Surya Rupaha. Surya Rupaha San Shuchi Sat. Amsaha, we say Amsaha. That which moves, it's called Amsaha. The word Amsaha, from the Han means to kill, Han Dhatu. But here, it has got a different meaning. Amsaha, when we say, Amsaha is that which moves, which is moving. Amsaha is which is moving. Hanti. Bhashyakara will say, Amsaha Hanti. Hanti is what? Han means to kill. Hanti is killing. Here it doesn't mean killing. It means Gachati. Hanti means Gachati. That which moves. Where does it move? It moves in the sky. Akashe. It moves in the sky. Akashe. Shuchi Sat. Surya Rupaha Amsaha San. This Atma, Shuchi Sat, Shuchau Divi Sidati Gachati iti Shuchi Sat. Shuchau is Divi. Divi is Akasha. Akasha, Shuchau. Akasha, or it is, Shuchi means pure. So in the pure means what? Pure Akasha or Swarga. Divi is Swarga. So this Amsa, this Surya, which moves in, which just moves in the sky, in the Akasha, which is pure. Akasha can never be contaminated. So Suchau Divi, this Adityaha, the Suryaha, which is Atma, Surya Rupa Atma, Sidati Gachati. So Surya Devata, the Surya, the Pratyaksha Surya, which is Brahma, Pratyaksham Brahma. Surya is Pratyaksham Brahma. That's why Surya, here Bhashyakara says Surya, Aditya Atmana. The Bhashyam we will see. Aditya Atmana. This Aditya, the Surya Rupaha San Atma. This Surya Rupaha San Atma, That is this Surya, this Atma which is in the form of Surya. Surya is Pratyaksha Devata, which is moves in the pure sky, in the upper sky. Divi, it is Gachati. That is the dwelling place for Surya. So Hamsaha Sana Shuchisat Divau Tishtati Gachati. So Surya is Pratyaksha Devata. It is Pratyaksha Brahma Surya Devata. Surya is not different from Brahma. It is also everything being Brahma. Surya is Brahma. The Surya Upanishad, Surya Devata is praised as the Surya is Atma, from which everything has come into being. The Gayatri Mantra also, the Surya Devata, Tatsavitur Varenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Tatsavituhu Varenyam Diyaha Naha Prachodayat. And that Surya, from that Surya alone, Suryadvai Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante, like in Taittiriya Upanishad. Taittiriya Upanishad, from that Brahma, everything has come, everything is sustained in Brahman, everything resolves back to Brahma. Similarly, the Surya Upanishad, Surya is looked upon as Brahma. It is not different from it is Brahma alone. Pratyaksha Brahma. It is available for your ready perception. With your physical eye, you can see Brahma. Surya Devata. Suryadvai Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante. One Upanishad said from Brahma, this Sarvani Bhutani Jayante. And Surya Upanishad says from Surya, every being has come into being. Therefore, Surya must be Pratyaksham Brahma. Tvameva Pratyaksham Karma Kartasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Vishnurasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Rudrosi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Mrigasi. Surya is Pratyaksha Brahma. He is a Pratyaksha Vishnu. He is a Pratyaksha Rudraha. It is all the Vedas. Everything is Surya. Adityat Vayuhu Jayate. Adityat Bhumir Jayate. Adityat Apo Jayante. Adityat Jyotir Jayate. Adityat Vyomadisho Jayante. Everything has come into being from Surya. Therefore, what is this Surya? Surya is Brahma. So, Brahma Rupena, Atma Rupena, Suryaha Amsaha, Suchau Divi Akashe, Sidati Tishtati Gachati Iti. This is it's Sarvatma. Sarvatma is presented. This Sarvatma is presented in a very beautiful way, poetic way. It is presented. And another place, the simple Shanti Pata we have seen, Shanno Mitraha. There we say, Namaste Vayo, Tameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Vayu is Pratyaksha Brahma. Vayu is Pratyaksha Brahma, and yes, Surya is Pratyaksha Brahma. Which is Pratyaksha Brahma? Everything is Brahma. There is nothing other than Brahma. When you say this is Brahma and that is not, no, that is everything is. That is why everything is. When everything is, what about this Jiva Atma? That is also Brahma. One need not alienate oneself from this Brahma. So, therefore, not Eka Sharira Puravarti, it is Sarva Sharira Puravarti. So, Agumsaha, Shuchisat, then Vasuhu Antarikshasat. Vasuhu means here, it means Vayuhu. Vasuhu is Vayuhu. Vayuhu Antarikshasat. Where is this Vayu? The Pratyaksham Brahma Vayu. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Namaste Vayu. That Vayu, it is in the Antariksha. Antarikshasat. Antariksha. The Vayu which is in the Antariksha. That is the intermediary space in the space, it is there. Vayu is there, which is Brahma. Vayu. Vayu is Vayu Rupena. Vayu Rupena Sarvavayayita san antarikshe akashe sidati gacchati iti antarikshasat. So Vasuhu is Vayu, and that Vayu is Sarvavasayita. It is resides in all the beings. It is everywhere. And as though it has got a location where Akasha. Akashe Sidati Gacchati iti Vayu. That Vayu is Brahma. Vasturantarikshasat. Then Hota. Hota is Hotru. Hotru is the name of the Rig Veda priest, the Vaidika. The Yajna, the Vaidika from each Veda are involved in performing the Yajna in a Homa, in a Vaidika Karma. So the Hota is the priest who represents the Rig Veda. His job is to invoke the Devatas in the Agni. And the priest who represents the Yajurveda is Advaryu. He offers ahutis into the Agni which has been kindled. The Devatas who have been invoked in the Agni, to them, this Advaryu offers ahuti. Udgatra is the name of the priest who represents Samaveda. Samaveda, he sings Samagana, praising the Devatas for whom this Yajna is performed. And the priest who represents the Atharva Veda is called Brahma. His job is to look upon, to oversee, to monitor the whole ritual, whether everything is prepared in keeping with the injunctions of the Shastra, everything is done properly, the steps are followed properly. That is his job. And he knows the other Vedas also. That is why he supervises the activities of the ritual. So here the Upanishad says, Hota Vedishat, Hota Vedishat. So here Hota is Hotru, Rikaranta, Hota generally it means the priest, the Rig Veda priest. But here it means Agnihi. Here Hota means Agni. Agni Rupaha San. This Agni Rupaha San, this Hota is Agni. This Agni Rupaha San, it is, where is it? It is present on the earth. It is present on the earth. Prithvivyatmaka Vedyam Sidati. Vedi is the place where near the Homakunda, where all the ritual, the Vedika things are kept, or the place where the ritual is done. That is called Vedi. Vedi means the place where the Homa, the Vedic karma is done. That is called Vedi. Or the place where all the things of the Homa are kept. That's called Vedi. It's a consecrated place. It's a consecrated place where the Homa Kunda is kept, or the materials which are required for the Homa, they are kept. That's called Vedi. So, therefore, that place is a highly consecrated place. It is preserved during the Homa. So, this Agni Rupaha San Atma, it is located on the earth. It is located on the Vedi. So this Atma, which is in the form of fire, is located in the earth. So Agni is this Atma. This Agni is Atma. Agni Devata is Atma. And the location is given, located in the Vedi. So everything has got location is given. Location means it is not only confined to that. Like the Atma is not confined to the Shariram. Similarly, Hamsaha, Suryaha is not confined only to, as Pratyaksham Brahma, as Brahma it is not confined only to, confined only to the, the Akasha. Similarly, Vasuhu. Similarly, Vasuhu, it is, means Vayu, it is seen it is seen moving in the space. But as Brahma, it is everywhere. So it is Brahma. The Brahma, which is in the form of Vayu, it has got its residence, it has got its place, or it has got its movement in the Akasha. That is the meaning. Similarly, the Hota, this fire has its location in the Vedi. Vedi represents the Prithvi, the Bhumi. So Bhumau Sridati, iti Vedi, Vedishat. Then Atitir Durro Nasat. Atiti means, generally Atiti means guest who comes with no prior appointment. That's called Atiti. Here Atiti doesn't mean guest. You cannot take the literal meaning of the word guest here. Atiti here it means Somarasa, that is called Atiti. Atiti is Somarasaha. Somarupaha san Atiti. And where is it, this Atiti, this Somarasa? This Somarasa, it is in Duro Nasat. Duro Nasat. The Somarasa, which is extracted from the Soma Lata, the Soma creeper, and that Somarasa, it is kept in a vessel, and the vessel is called the Patram. The Patram is called Durona. So, the Somarasa Rupa San Atma is located in the vessel, is located in the vessel, and the vessel is called Durona. So, this Atma in the form of the Soma Rasa, Soma juice, it is located in the jar. The jar. The name of the jar is Durona. Durona Sat. Somarasa Adara Kalasa. Kalasa. Kalase Stitaha. Iti Duro Nasat. So Atitihi is Somarasa. Somarasa, that Soma juice. So Soma Rupaha San Eshaha Atma. It is located in that Kalasa, in the vessel. Adara Kalasa, Stitaha. It is located in that. Therefore, Duro Nasat. Then Nrishat Varasat. Nrishat is human being. Manushya. Nrishat is human being. And Bhashyakara will give another meaning for also this Atitya Drona Satya that we will see when we read the Bhashyam. And we are seeing only the literal meaning of this, the simple meaning of the mantra. Then this Atma, it is Nrishat. Nrishat is human beings. In the human being, this Atma is dwelling in human beings. Atma is dwelling, and the Upanishad is going to say where and all it dwells, it lives. Atma dwells. It means Atma dwells means, as I told before, it is not dwelling inside of something. There is no inside and outside of Atma. To say that water is in the wave, it means that the water has got location in the wave. Wave is water only. Water is in the wave when we say the water is nothing, the wave is nothing but the water. The water is in the form of the wave only. That is here also. So Atma is located, Atma is in the object, it's located in the object, in the place inside we don't use the word inside, so inside and outside for Atma. Atma is in human being when we say it is like the wave. It is like saying water is in the wave. The water is nothing, the wave is nothing but the water. That idea only is in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 9th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna beautifully says that That is, there is nothing other than this Atma. So there is no location. There is no location. That location implies two things. Location implies two things, and one thing is mithya. Therefore, it's only Atma. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina matstani sarvabhutani achaham teshu avastitaha. The very next shloka he says, Achamastani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram. Bhuta vrinnacha bhutastaha mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. This is important shloka in the Gita, 9th chapter, 4th and 5th shloka. So the idea is everything matstani sarva bhutani achaham teshu avasitaha. Every being, everything lives has got a dwelling place in me. I don't live in them. It means what? Achamastani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram. Next shloka itself it looks as though he is contradicting. Bhutani namachstani, not that every being locates in me. It means what? Everything is me alone. There is no beings and me. Everything is me alone. That me alone in the form of every being. Similarly here also. The water is in the wave when we say. The wave is nothing but the water alone. Without water, there is no wave. Without water, there is no wave. So water is it the cause for the wave? It is only you can say water as a cause, but what cause? It is vivarta karanam. It is vivarta karanam, not parinama karanam. So that vivarta karanam only. Vivarta karanam, this Brahma, without undergoing any change, which is in the form of this Jagat. Vivarta karanam, Brahma, upadana karanam, Brahma. Abhina nimitta upadana karanam. When we say abhina nimitta upadana karanam is, this karanam, Brahma is vivarta, without undergoing change. It is in the form of everything. This Jagat is Brahma. It doesn't mean that Brahma has undergone some change to become the Brahma. It is not parinama. If undergoes change, if Brahma is mutable, then it's a problem. Then it is not Satyam, because it is subject to change without undergoing any change. Therefore, it is Vivarta. Without undergoing change, it is in the form of everything. Therefore, Brahma as a Karanam, when you say, what Karanam? It is Vivarta Upadana Karanam, not Parinama Karanam. So similarly, here also, when we say Drishat, Varasat, Ritasat, it means the Brahma, the Atma, it is dwelling in the beings, in the Devas. It is in Ritasat, it is in the Rita. Rita, the meaning of the word Rita, Ritam means truthfulness. But here, Ritasat, the word Rita, it means, Bhashakara will say, the word Rita, Rite Satye or Yajneva Sidati iti. Rita means Yajna. Rita means Satyam or Yajna. Yajneva Sidati iti Ritasat. That is called Ritasat. Then Vyomasat. Vyoma is Akasha. Vyoman. Atma is present in the Vyoma, in the Akasha. Akasha means everything, whatever beings are there in the Akasha. It includes all the birds, everything. Everything is all the birds, all the living things, whether it is available for your perception or not. Even the bacteria, virus, everything is Vyomasat. Then Abjaha is that which is born out of water, born in water. All the aquatic creatures, they are Atma. Gojaha. Go means cow, but here it is not cow. Go also can mean Indriyani. That is also not the meaning here. Gojaha means, here Goja means Prithvi. Goja is Prithvi. Therefore, Prithvi born. Goja. Prithivyaha jayate. That is, Prithivyaha gojaha, goja referring to the Prithvi, the Bhumi, Bhumau Udvija Rupena Jataha. Jatani Sarvani, Pashupakshi Ityadini. So, that which is born from the Prithvi. Similarly, Ritajaha. Ritajaha means the Rita is Yajna Visa. So, Ritajaha is that which are that is the accessories which are used in the rituals. All the ladle, all the various ahutis, whatever required for the yajna. So that is called Ritajaha. Ritajaha. So Atma is there in the form of Ritajaha. It is Ritajaha, it is there. Ritajaha. Then Adrijaha. Adrijaha is that which are born from the Adrija mountains. What are born from the mountain? It includes the beings also, and also Nadi, the river, rivulets, stream, everything which is born from the mountain. Adrija. Adrija is Parvata. So Adrijaha means Parvatebhyaha. Parvatebhyaha Nadya Rupena Jataha. Referring to that. It is Atma. It is Atma. So Adrijaha, Atma which is in the form of rivers, streams, rivulets which are born from the mountain. Adrija, then Ritam. Ritam Brihat. The final word is Ritam. Ritam Brihat. So here Ritam means the Atma which is in the form of Satyam, which is in the form of Satyavastu. Ritam is Bhadaragitam, that which cannot be negated. Sarvatmakatvam Ritam Bhadaragitam, that which cannot be negated. It means that Satyam, that all pervasive reality, which is Satyam, which is not negatable, which is Brigat, all pervasive. Which is Brigat, Mahan. It is Brigat. Brigat Ritam. Brigat Ritam means Satyam, the reality. Brigat is which is vast, all pervasive, infinite. That Brahma. So Brigat is Brahma. The Brahma, the Satyam, Brahma Satyam. That's what it is. Brigat Ritam, that infinite reality, that Brahma is Satyam. The Atma, Brahma, Brahmatma, which is all pervasive, which is Ritu, which is not negatable, So that Ritam Brigat, that unnegatable Brahma, that alone is in the Suchi in the form of sun. It is in the Suchi, in the Divi, in the heaven, in the form of Surya, which alone is in the Akasha, that intermediary space as the Vasu, the Vayu, which alone in the earth, in the form of the fire, the Vedi, which alone is in the form of this Atiti, the Soma Rasa juice in the Duronasata, in the jar. Or Atiti could be taken as a literal meaning, guest you can take, who dwells in the house. Then that same Brigat Brahma, it is in Nrishat Varasat, it has its place, dwelling place in human beings, Nareshu, which alone dwells in Varaha. Varaha is Deva. Deva is called Varaha because they are superior beings. Therefore, Varasat. That alone, it is Brigat Brahma alone, it is located, it dwells in Vyomasat, in the space, and that alone, it is Abjaha, Gojaha, Ritajaha, Adrijaha, iti. That Brigat Brahma alone, in the form of different beings, are born from the water, earth, and also it is in the form of the accessories which are used in the yajna. Yajna is there breath. Therefore, the word yajna also is there. That which are in the form of many accessories which are used in the yajna, but also it's Brigat Brahma Eva. And that Adrija, which is originates from the mountains, which is born from the mountains. The Brihat Brahma alone, it is born from the mountain in the form of the river, etc. Everything is Brahma. So that Sarvatma, the Sarvatmakatvam of Brahma is presented in this beautiful mantra. This is the meaning. The meaning can be understood only with the help of Bhashyam. Otherwise, the meaning is very difficult. Amsaha, how do you take what is the meaning of Amsaha? How can you take the meaning of Amsaha to be Suryaha? Without Bhashyakara, it is not possible. So we will read the Bhashyam. Amsaha anti gacchati iti.
Hamsaha hanti gacchati iti.
Shuchisat
Shujishat.
Shau Divya
Shat
Divyadityatmana Sidati iti.
Divya
Ruchau
Divyatmana Sidati
Divyatmanasiti iti.
Divi Aditya Atmana. Divyadityatmana is Divi. Is Divi is Swarga. Swarga Loka. Divi Aditya Atmana. So Divyadityatmana. Ati. Okay. So Amsaha is what is Amsaha? Anti. Anti means not killer, not killing. Anti means Gachati. Kara says Gachati. Hanti is equal to Gachati. So Hanti Gachati. The mover, the goer, the one which is moving, the one moves, one who goes. Gantr, Ganta, that is called Amsaha. The one who moves. Who is that? It is Adityatmana. Aditya is Surya. Suryaha Adityatmana. Adityatmana in the form of sun. In the form of sun. Gachati. Sidati Gachati. Sidati is dwells. Gachati moves. So Sidati Gachati. Which moves, which dwells. It is a dwelling place. It is a dwelling place for the Surya. What is a dwelling place? Which is a dwelling place? This Suchi. That is Shuchau Saptami. Divi. That is Dyav in the heaven. Divi is heaven. So therefore, this Hamsa, the Surya, it is moves in the Divi, in the heaven, in the Swarga. Heaven means it is the space above the intermediary space, upper space. So Adityatmana, Aditya Rupena, this Ritam Brigat, this Brigat Brahma, it moves in the Divi iti. The next line. Vasuhu Vasayati Sarvan iti.
Vasuhu
Vasuhu
Vasayati
vasayati
Sarvan
sarvan
iti.
Iti.
Vaivatmana Antarikshe Sidati iti Antarikshasat.
Vaivat
Varivatmana
Antarikshe
antarikshe
Sidate
Atmanantarikshe
iti
iti
antarikshate.
Sat.
Vayuhu Vayu Atmana. Vayu Atmana. Vaivatmana Vayu. Vasuhu Vasayati Sarvaniti. Vasayati Sarva. Vasayati means the causative. That which cause Sarvan. All the beings. All the beings Vasayati. That which cause all the beings live. Which makes all the beings survive. All the beings live. That which is a cause for all the beings to live, for their existence, that which is the cause for the existence of all the beings. That is called Vasuhu. That is Vasu. Vasuhu is, what is that Vasu? Vayu. Why it is Vayu? Because Prana. Vayu is Prana. Without Prana, no beings can live. Therefore, Pranaha, that is Vayu. Vayuvatmana, that Vayu, which is in the form of, which is Vayuvatmana, that Vayu, that Atma, which is in the form of Vayu. Vayuvatmana, the Atma, which is in the form of Vayu, that Prana in the individual, and in the world, in the external world, Antarikshe Sidati, it moves in the intermediary space. Antariksha, Akasha. So, Vayu, the Atma, which is in the form of Vayu, it has its dwelling place, Siddhati. So, Siddhati, here in all the mantra you can say Shuchisat, Vasu Antariksha, Sat, Sat. What is that Sat? Sat is, Bhashikara says, Siddhati, Shadradhatu. Shadradhatu, you know, Sadhu means the Upanishad also from the Shadradhatu only. Upanipurvasya Shadradhatu Pratyantasya we have seen, which means by it means jnanam, nischaya jnanam, by the destruction of this ajnanam. Dhatu is shadlu. From shadlu dhatu only sidati. Shadlu dhatu when you decline in latlakara, sidati, sidataha, sidanti. Sidanti mama gatrani, mukam cha parishusyati we have seen. Sidanti mama gatrani, that mama gatrani, my limbs fall apart. That meaning also is there for sidati. Sidati also means sit. Sit means it could be physically sitting, Sidati, Upavishati, or it could be dwelling, Sidati. So Bhashakara takes that. That Shadulu Dhatu only. Satu becomes Sidati. Antariksha Satu means Antarikshe Sidati. Antarikshe Sidati. Shuchi Satu, Shuchau Sidati, which dwells, which lives, which sits in the Divi. Sitting means what? Dwelling. That is what Sidati here. So, Atma in the form of Vayu, Antarikshe, Sidati iti. Next line. Hota Agnihi.
Hota
Hota
Agnihi.
Agnihi.
Agnirvai Hota.
Agnirvai
Hota.
Iti Shrutehe.
Iti
Iti Shrutehe.
Vedyam Prithvyam Sidati iti.
Vedyam
Vedyam
Prithvyam
Prithvyam
Sidati
Sidati
iti.
iti.
Vedishat.
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 Iyam Vedihi Paraha Antaha Prithvyah.
Iyam
Iyam
Vedihi
Vedihi
Paraha
Paraha
Antara
Antara
Prithivyaha.
Prithivyaha
Ityadi Mantra Varnat.
Ityadi
Ityadi
Mantra
Mantra
Varnat.
Varnat.
So Hota is Agni. Hota doesn't mean the Rigveda priest. Hota Agnihi. Agni by Hota. Iti Shrutehe. So Vashakara gives a quote from the Shruti. So from which Upanishad we have to see. So Agni by Hota. So Hotra is Agni. Hotra is Agni. Agni is fire. So Agni Agnihi vai Hota. It means Agni is the Hota. So therefore here Hotra can be taken as Agni. Agnir vai Hota is a Shruti Vakyam. Iti Shrutehe. From Shruti Vakya we have heard Hota is Agni. Agni is Hota, therefore Hota is Agni. So Shruti Vakya is that. Then Vedyam. Vedyam is Prithvyam. Vedi is Prithvi. Bhumau, the earth. Sidati dwells. What dwells? The fire. Fire representing the Agni, the home, the yajna, the ritual, which has its dwelling place, the earth. Therefore, Vedi meaning Prithvi, Vedi Shatu. Vedi plus Sat plus Kvipratyaya, Vedi Shatu, Upapada Samasa, or later Upapada Samasa, Vedi Shatu, Iyam Vedihi, this altar, and the quote says, Iyam Vedihi Paraha Antaha Pratuvyaha. This Vedi is considered to be this Vedihi is considered to be Paraha. It is considered to be the superior. It is considered to be superior means sacred. This Vedi is sacred. It is Paraha Antaha Pratuvyaha. It is sacred. It is highly sacred. Why? Because it is a place where all the yajna materials are kept or yajna kunda is placed. Therefore, it is highly sacred. So there, Atma, Brahma, Ritam, Virgat is located. This Agni, which is Brahma Rupa Agni, is as its location in this Vedi. Prithvivyam Vedi Sidati Vedishata iti. Next line. Atitihi
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 Somah San.
Somaha
Somaha
San
San
Sun is
Somahas
Shatranta. Sun is from the Asdhatu. Sun Santau Santaha. Somaha Sun. Beings Somaha, Somarasa, Soma juice. So Somaha Sun. Durone.
Durone
Drone
Purone
What is Durona? Kalashe.
Kalashe
Kalashe
Sidati iti Duronasat.
Sitati
Sidati iti
iti
Idati iti
Duronasat
Durona Sat
Duronasat
This is one meaning. Bhashyakara gives the meaning. Atiti. It means Somaha, Soma Rasa, Soma Rasaha, Sun, Durone. That the Adara, that Kalasha. Rasa, Soma Rasa, Adara, Kalasha. That vessel. In the vessel, this Somarasa is, so Somarasa is what? The Somarasa is Brahmatma. This Brahmatma, which is in the form of Somarasa, it is located in the vessel, in the pot called Durona. See the tea dwells. Therefore, Durona Sat. Then Vashyakara gives another meaning. Brahmanaha
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 Irupena va
Atithirupena va
Tirupena va
Duroneshu Grigeshu
Droneshu
Duroneshu
Griheshu
Griheshu
Idati iti.
Sitati
Sidati
Idati
iti
iti
The Brahmana,
Sidati iti
the Brahmana who is in the form of the Atiti. Atiti Rupena Brahmanaha who is in the form of the guest. Now he is dwelling, is staying where Duroneshu Griheshu is dwelling in the house. In the house. So Brahmanaha Atiti Rupena Duroneshu Griheshu Sidati. Therefore Duronasat. So the Brahmana, therefore only Atiti Devo Bhava. Why this Atiti? Atiti is, the Brahmana is Brahma. Atiti, the guest, is Brahma. Now he is staying in the house. Who has come to somebody's house and is staying. So he is Atiti Deva, is a Deva, Bhagavan, Brahma. Therefore, that meaning also can be taken. Taking the literal meaning of the word Atiti. Then the next one. It is not Trishan, it's a typo. Nrishan, Nrishat, Nrishu.
Drishu
You can spot the mistake. It is not Trishan, Nrishu. It is Nrishat, Nrishu. Sandhi has happened. Where Sandhi is there? Nrishat plus Nrishu. Raha, Arunasike, Arunasikova. Therefore, Nrishan, Nrishu. So Nrishat, Nrishu.
Drishat
Drishat
Drishu
Drishu
Manusyeshu.
Manushyeshu
Manusyeshu
Sidati iti Nrishat.
Sidati iti
Sidati iti
Drishat
Drishat
So, Nrishat, Nr and Shat. Here also Upapada Samasa. Nr stands for Nrishu. Manushyeshu Sat Sidati. Manushyeshu Sidati. Manushyeshu Asti Vartate. Atma. So, the Atma, Varutam Brigat, it is the indweller of the human beings. It is dwelling in the human beings. That is why it is called Vasudeva. Vasati Sarvasmin, Sarabhut, Sarvasminiti, Vasudeva. So it dwells in the human beings, not only the human beings, it is in all the beings. So human beings and in all the beings. Manusyeshu, then Deveshu api. Manushya Deva, then it includes all the Jiva. So Deva is, they are greater than human beings. Therefore, Varasat, Vareshu, Deveshu, Sidati iti. You can repeat.
Parasat Vareshu Deveshu Sidati iti
iti
Vara is Deva. Vara means it is best. So here Deva, it means Deva. That you have to take the meaning of the word Vara to be Deva. Deveshu. Deveshu Sidati. That Brahma, Brahmatma, it is dwelling in the Devas. It is the same Brahma dwelling in the human beings, in the form of human beings, in the form of Devas also. So therefore, Vareshu Sidati. Use the word dwelling in as though it is Atma is inside, but we understand the meaning of the word dwelling in. So therefore, no problem, you can use the word dwelling in, residing in. So, Vareshu Deveshu in the gods, in the Devas is Sirati dwells located what this Brigat Brahma. It is the one which is the being of all the gods. This Brahma is the one which is the being of all the Manushas. That is the meaning. The being of all the Manushas, the being of all the Devas. Then Ritasat,
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 Ritam Satyam,
Ritam
Ritam
Satyam,
Satyam,
Yajnyo Va,
Yajno Va,
Yajnova,
Tasmin Sidati Iti.
Tasmin
Tasmin
Sidati
Sedati Iti,
Iti.
So Bhashyakara says, Ritam is Satyam, the truth, Satyam, or Yajno, sacrifice. This Yajna, that Yaga, the sacrificial ritual. Yajnova, Tasmin Sidati. This Brigat, Ritam, it is located, it is dwells in the form of this Yajna. Yajna Rupena Vartate, Brahmatma Yajna Rupena Vartate. Iti. So Yajna is ritual. Tasmin Sidati. In that Satyam, in truth, or in the form of the Yajna, Atma dwells. Atma, the being of in the form of the truth. The truth is Brahma, and in the form of this Yajna, the same Brahma is. So therefore, Rutasat, Vyomasat,
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 Vyomni Akashe Sidati iti Vyomasat.
Yomni
Vyomni
Vyomni
Akashe
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 Sidati
Sidati
Sedati
Iti
Iti
Vyomasat.
Vyomasat.
Vyomasat,
Vyomasat, Vyomni, or Vyomni is Akasha, Vyoman Shabda, Akaranta, Napumsakalinga, Vyomni Akashe Sidati. So, in the Akasha, it is there. Where in the Akasha? In the Akasha, many birds are there. Many birds are there. And Akasha can also mean Hridaya Akasha. That also possible. Vyomni Akashe Sidati. What Akasha? Hridaya Akasha. That Hridi, that Hridaya Guhayam Tishtati. So, you can take Akasha to be the external Akasha or internal Akasha. So, Sidati. So, Akashe, if you take external Akasha, it is in the form of the beings which are in the Akasha. So, in the form of the beings which are in the Akasha, the Brahma is, the dwells means is. It's not really an action, it is. The isness. So, Brahma, which is in the form of the beings in the Akasha, it is. Brahma, which is in the Hridaya Guha. The Hridaya Guhayam. Yo ved nigitam Guhayam parame vyoman. So that also vyoman. The Taittiriya Upanishad, Brahma Vida Apnoti Param Tadesha Bhikta Satyam Yadamanantam Brahma Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman. Parame Vyoman. That Vyoman is Vyomni. Parame Vyomni, in the superior Vyomni Akasha, which is a superior Akasha, Hridaya Akasha, Nihitam, that Hridaya Akasha in the Guha of Hridaya Akasha, this Brahma is, that is Upalabdhi Sthanam, iti Upanishad says. Therefore, that Akasha can be also be taken. The next line. Abjaha Apsu
Abjaha Apsu
Shankashukti Makaradi Rupena Jayate iti.
Shankashukti Magaradi Rupena Jayate iti.
Abjaha is Apsu in the water. The water is born. What is born? Shankha. Shankha is conch. Shukti is the special, the pearl, Shukti. Then Makaradi. Makara is crocodile, alligators, etc. All these are Jayate, born. All these are born in the water. So the Brahma, which is in the form of all these beings which are born of water. So Atma, which is in the form of the being, or which is in the form of the beings which are born of water. So Atma dwells in all the water born things, beings, in the form of this conch, the Shankha, and Shukti, and Makaradi, crocodile, alligators, etc. So Atma manifests in all of them. That is the meaning. Gojaha
Gojaha
Gavi Prithivyam
Gavi Prithvivyam
Vrihi Yavadi Rupena Jayate iti.
Vrihi Yavadi Rupena
Yavati
Jayate
Rupena Jayata iti.
Gojaha. Here Go is, Brahma Bhashakara says, Go is Gavi. Gavi is Prithivyam. Bhumau. Bhumau in the Prithvi. Vrihi Yavadi Rupena. Vrihi is paddy. Yavadi, Vrihi Yavadi Rupena, paddy, barley, etc. In the form of paddy, barley, etc. Jayate, it is born. Jayate, it is born, or it is. This Atma is present in the form of the beings, in the form of the things which are born out of the Prithvi, Vrihi Yavadi. So in the form of the Vrihi, rice, barley, etc. This Atma. Therefore, the one which is born out of the earth, born in the earth, in the form of these things. What is that? That Atma. Atma manifests. Manifestation of Atma in the form of Shankha, Shukti, Makaradi, etc., which are born of the earth. Gojaha. Okay, that is we have done. Then Vritajaha.
Tajaha
Yajna Anga Rupena Jayate iti.
Yajnanga Rupena Jayate iti.
Anga is accessories. Yajna is the accessories of the yajna. So in the form of the accessories of the yajna, Jayate, it is born. It is Atma is manifest. Atma manifests in the form of the yajnangadi, the accessories which are used in the yajna, the ritual. So that is why Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi. Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi Brahmagno Brahmanavatam. Brahmaiva tena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhina. All the factors which are involved in the ritual are Brahma. And what is offered is Brahma. And into what it is offered is Brahma. Unto what it is offered is also Brahma. So therefore, Brahma alone. So Brahma manifests in the form of this accessories of the yajna. Adrajaha.
Adrijaha
Adrajaha
Parvatebhyaha.
Parvatebhyaha
Adhyadi Jayate iti.
Nadyati Rupena Jayate iti.
Adrijaha. Adrijaha is Parvatebhyaha Jayate. That's called Adrija. What are born of Parvata, the mountain? All the things you can include, the vrikshas, etc. Nadi also is born from the Parvata only. It is a source. The source of Nadi is the Parvata. Ganga flows from the Gangotri, Parvata. So Nadyadi Rupen in the form of rivers. Jayate, it is born. So this Brahmatma, this Atma is present in that which is born from the mountains, present in the form of the rivers which are born from the mountain. So the manifestation of Atma, in the form of rivers, etc., which are born from the mountain. It means Brahma is alone is. What is the meaning? Next line we will see. The Sarvatma Bhava is being presented beautifully. That is Bhashyakara says, he concludes with that Bhashyam that we will see. We'll see that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवादः जी।